Okay, this is another journey into disappointing me and Wallace, and we're going with the Meh albums, and they kind of like this one. I'm not really happy with the Abbey Road album. The Beatles' worst song is on that album, and it's the third song in. It is Maxwell's Silver Hammer, and you have two classics, two absolute classics. You have Come Together and Something, which Elvis recorded on his Aloha from Hawaii live via satellite concert, and then things kind of nosedive. You have Oh Darling, which is okay. It's a bit of a doo-wop song, and then Octopus's Garden, another classic. I Want You is it's good. Bit long though, overstays its welcome. And you have Here Comes the Sun, which is good. It's great on the number one album, and but what I find with this album is you have I Want You, and then you have the excellent Because, and Here Comes the Sun. Kind of is a little bit of a takes a little bit of a nosedive, in my opinion anyway. You're kind of listening to I Want You, and then Because, and kind of Here Comes the Sun doesn't really stand up as it does on other compilations, or when you hear it by itself and not on the Abbey Road album. And then this song here, this kind of outstays its welcome as well a little bit. And then the second side, I'm sorry, but I'm just not a fan of the second side at all. I think John Lennon didn't like it either, and I can understand why. It's just completely forgettable, and just a load of meh. Now the cover is iconic. The cover is fantastic. One of the best albums. One of the best covers of any album that you can find. But the songs, a lot to be desired for, really. Only really kind of five good songs. You have Come Together, Something, Octopus's Garden, Here Comes the Sun, and Because. And I think Because is one of the Beatles' finest songs. And I actually like the a cappella version of Because. It just stands out all on its own, you know. This album here, this is a meh album as well, and starts out with There's Always Me, and the next two songs are kind of wishy-washy Jim Reeves type of songs, and then Sentimental Me. And Sentimental Me kind of suffers like Here Comes the Sun. When you hear Sentimental Me on other compilations, it really stands out, but after hearing these two songs before it, becomes the same as those two songs before it. And then Starting Today is good. Gently is the same as the other two, those two songs there. Then on the second side, things pick up, and Elvis is back on horn. So yeah, this is a meh album, and this is even a bigger meh album. I didn't like the Digipack mix. It was a little bit too tinny. I have this mix here. I much prefer this, and the version on Amazon. I kind of thought I wasn't really in the mood for the one on Amazon either. So I prefer, out of all the mixes of Abbey Road that I have listened to, even though it's meh album, this is the better mix. The old original CD mix. Don't get that. Get this one. Or if you're like me and you like dipping, that's cool. Let's have a look. Yeah, there you go. But might be a bit of fun. So I have a few versions of this album as well, and I have it from the standalone and the, or not a standalone, in the 20 original albums collection, and that's how it appears like that. This is in a digipack as well, and it comes with Elvis's back, and that's after Elvis was in the army. And so that's double packing, and it's like that. And then if you want to cover up a Met album, this is a good way to do it. And this is a standalone bonus songs, but you still have the three the few Met songs on it. So yeah, not a big fan of these two albums by my favorite artists, I have to say. So as Abbey Road, I'd give it 5 out of 10, and definitely that copy is a better copy to get. Although you get a nice booklet with that as well, and good photos. So yeah, 5 out of 10 and 5 out of 10. I think I will. This is a bigger Met album than this album. Both kind of have one good side and one bad side. But Maxwell Silver Hammer song, that really just took me out of my verse and militude. And so I'm afraid I'm going to have to add Beatles to a Met pile, which includes Elvis, Hawaiian Style, Paradise Hawaiian Style, Load of Met. We include Pink Floyd, the Final Cut, and the last two songs on this album are a little bit too late. I have listened to Amused to Death, and that's a much better album than that. And Queen, Hot Space, you have to go through about 9 songs before you get to Under Pressure, and 10 songs before you get to Under Pressure, and they're Met albums. And so yeah, that's pile of Met 1, 2, 3, 4, the Met albums. So yeah, what are the album artworks? The album artworks on the Met albums. Yeah, except that one. That one stands out. So yeah, that's my verdict on the Met albums. And we'll be on to other stuff, on to more Beatles and Elvis in next week. And we'll do the same again. So thank you all for watching these videos. And if you want to comment, please do so. And what are your favorite Met albums? Okay, thank you.